Trichotillomania is a mental health condition in which a person feels a strong urge to pull out their own hair. It most commonly affects the scalp, eyebrows, eyelashes, or beard area. Researchers classify it as a body-focused repetitive behaviour, which means the action often happens automatically during stress, boredom, anxiety, or deep concentration. Brain imaging studies suggest that the condition involves changes in habit-forming circuits connected to impulse control and emotional regulation. Many people with trichotillomania describe a feeling of tension before pulling and temporary relief afterward. This relief is linked to dopamine, a neurotransmitter involved in reward and habit formation. Over time, the brain can begin to associate hair pulling with comfort or stress relief, creating a repetitive cycle. This is why the condition is not simply a bad habit, but a real neurological and psychological disorder. Sleep quality has a surprisingly strong effect on compulsive behaviours. During poor sleep, the brain's emotional control systems become less effective, especially in areas linked to impulse regulation. Deep sleep helps regulate cortisol, the body's main stress hormone, and also restores neurotransmitter balance. Many people notice fewer urges to pull hair when they consistently sleep between 7 and 9 hours per night. Nutrition also affects brain chemistry in measurable ways. Omega-3 fatty acids, found in walnuts, flax seeds, sardines, and salmon, support healthy communication between brain cells. Magnesium-rich foods such as spinach, pumpkin seeds, almonds, and black beans help relax the nervous system and may reduce muscle tension and anxiety. Stable blood sugar levels are equally important because sudden drops in glucose can increase irritability, stress, and compulsive urges. Protein plays a major role in the production of neurotransmitters. Foods such as eggs, lentils, yogurt, tofu, and chicken contain amino acids that help the brain produce serotonin and dopamine. Serotonin is especially important because low serotonin activity is linked to anxiety, obsessive thoughts, and repetitive behaviours. Balanced meals with protein, fibre, and healthy fats can help the brain maintain steadier emotional control throughout the day. Hydration is another overlooked factor in mental health. Even mild dehydration can increase fatigue, difficulty concentrating, and emotional instability. The human brain is made of about 70% water, and nerve signalling becomes less efficient when hydration levels drop. Drinking enough water throughout the day helps support attention, calmness, and cognitive performance. Physical exercise changes the brain in powerful ways. Aerobic activities such as brisk walking, cycling, swimming, or jogging increase blood flow to the prefrontal cortex, which is the area involved in decision-making and self-control. Exercise also boosts endorphins and brain-derived neurotrophic factors, often called BDNF, which supports healthy brain connections. Studies consistently show that regular movement reduces anxiety and improves emotional resilience. Strength training can also help reduce compulsive urges. Resistance exercises lower baseline stress hormones and improves body awareness. This matters because many people with trichotillomania pull hair unconsciously while dissociating or zoning out. Becoming more physically aware of the body can interrupt automatic behaviours before they begin. One of the most effective behavioural techniques is called habit reversal training. This method teaches a person to recognise the exact moment an urge begins and replace the action with another movement. For example, squeezing a stress ball, clenching the fists, knitting, drawing, or rubbing textured fabric can keep the hands occupied. The brain slowly learns a new response pattern through repetition and consistency. Mindfulness meditation is another evidence-based tool that can help reduce compulsive behaviours. Brain scans show that mindfulness practices strengthen areas involved in attention and emotional regulation. A simple exercise involves sitting quietly, breathing slowly, and observing urges without immediately acting on them. Over time, this increases the gap between impulse and action, which is essential for behavioral control. Breathing exercises directly influence the autonomic nervous system. Slow breathing activates the parasympathetic system, which lowers heart rate and signals safety to the brain. One effective method is box breathing. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds, exhale for 4 seconds, and pause again for 4 seconds. Practicing this for just 5 minutes can reduce physical tension and emotional overload. Sensory replacement strategies can also be very useful. Some people benefit from wearing finger covers, holding smooth stones, using fidget tools, or brushing the scalp gently instead of pulling hair. These techniques provide sensory stimulation without damaging the body. The nervous system often seeks tactile input, and healthier sensory alternatives may reduce the need for harmful repetitive actions. Sunlight exposure affects mental health more than many people realise. Natural light helps regulate circadian rhythms and supports vitamin D production. Low vitamin D levels have been associated with mood disorders, fatigue, and increased stress sensitivity. Spending time outdoors in daylight, especially in the morning, can improve sleep quality and emotional balance. Social connection also changes brain chemistry. Supportive conversations increase oxytocin, a hormone linked to trust and emotional safety. Isolation and shame often worsen compulsive behaviours because stress increases when people feel alone. Talking openly with trusted friends, family members, or therapists can reduce emotional pressure and help break the secrecy that often surrounds trichotillomania. Journaling can train the brain to detect behavioural patterns more clearly. Writing down the time, location, emotions, and triggers connected to hair pulling often reveal hidden habits. Many people discover that urges increase during boredom, perfectionism, frustration, or overstimulation. Once triggers become visible, it becomes easier to design practical strategies to avoid or interrupt them. Caffeine and excessive sugar may intensify nervous system arousal in sensitive individuals. Large amounts of caffeine can increase heart rate, restlessness, and anxiety, especially when combined with sleep deprivation. Highly processed foods may also contribute to rapid energy fluctuations that affect mood stability. Choosing whole foods, steady meals, and moderate caffeine intake can create a calmer internal environment for the brain. Recovery from trichotillomania usually works best when multiple healthy strategies are combined consistently. Research strongly supports behavioral therapy approaches, especially habit reversal training and cognitive behavioral therapy, while healthy lifestyle practices can strengthen emotional resilience and reduce stress. Natural habits such as nutritious food, regular movement, deep sleep, mindfulness, and stress management may support the brain's ability to regulate impulses more effectively. Improvement is often gradual, but the brain remains capable of forming healthier pathways throughout life because of neuroplasticity, the brain's natural ability to adapt and change.